The question is, have you seen it? Have you heard it? Have you felt it? DVD. It's a movie on a disc the size of a CD. The picture is twice as sharp as VHS. The sound is so incredibly clear, you can hear a pin drop. It looks and sounds like you're at the movies, but you can experience it at home. And let's not forget, you can watch it in widescreen, hear it in different languages, choose from features like director's notes, behind-the-scenes footage, trailers, and more. Even watch a movie right on your computer. Whoa! And rent or buy thousands of DVD titles available from these great Hollywood studios. DVD. See it. Hear it. Feel it. DVD.
What would it be like to be Professor Trip on the worst weekend of his life?
Yeah, there's a few things I gotta do today. See my wife, the one that left you?
His marriage is over.
Hey!
His car is missing.
Somebody stole my car.
Oh, man.
He's meeting his best friend's girlfriend.
Say hello to my new friend, Miss...
Transvestite.
You're stoned.
Still transvestite.
He's sleeping with his boss's wife.
I'm pregnant.
Sick.
And just when his life couldn't get any worse, his best student
I don't like to lose control of my emotions.
has become his worst nightmare.
You want one? They're incredible.
Smoke the rest of that joint, you can start chewing on the box.
That is a big trunk. It holds a tuba, a suitcase, dead dog, and a garment bag almost perfectly.
Today, if you're Professor Trip,
One of our students is missing, and his parents found a dead dog in his bed.
Oh my God.
life sucks.
I want you to dance with me.
From the director of LA Confidential
I'm having a really good time, Professor Trip.
comes an unusual comedy
Someone jumped on your car with their butt.
How can you tell?
Well, you can see the outline of a butt.
with Academy Award winner Michael Douglas, Tobey Maguire, Robert Downey Jr., and Academy Award winner Frances McDormand in a story about a weekend from hell
Even if I end up going to jail, you're still the best teacher I ever had.
that became the time of his life.
Great if you want to talk later. I'll be up.
Cheers.
It's comforting to know that America's choosing you for a teacher.
Wonder Boys.
Man, that must have been one nutty ride.
I was waiting for you
And why are you waiting for me?
because I wanted to see you. All I know is I feel like a man who just won the lotto.
I'm just trying to do so many things right now. Hopefully get a record deal.
So what you're saying, we can't do both. You got your priorities, you know. Got your girl, you got your demo, then somewhere down the line you got me.
I can't cater to your every need.
You ain't even asked what I've been up to lately. Probably bore you to tears anyway, right?
I want to go out, be spoiled a little.
Nothing's good enough for you, is it? What about the things that I want to do, huh?
What about them, Franklin? What about getting your GED, starting your own business?
I know what I said. Now you carrying me?
But my heart could never be complete.
That's what you need, one of them brothers out there with the suit and the tie, you know, and the condo and all of that.
It's not the man I fell in love with. I fell in love with you, Franklin, not a saint.
Seems like all the shit I want to do, I'm gonna never get there sometime.
Baby, you can do anything you want to.
Women like you don't come around every day.
don't know where I'm going, but I'm on my way. As I go through life, somewhere in the world, there's a place for me. Somewhere I will find me a new life. I don't know where I'm going, but that's still okay. My dream is out there. Never gonna stop till that dream is mine. Wanna see what life's all about there. Gotta get away to go and search for something that people call the good times. Let the good times come and turn my life around. I just gotta go and find the future and leave the past behind me. Somewhere fame and fortune's waiting to be found. And I'm on my way.
Once upon a time, 4 of the best pilots in the U.S. Air Force trained to fly into space.
That's where we're going.
And they flew at the speed of sound to the very top of the sky.
They were destined to be the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to meet the first American to cross into outer space.
But our country had other plans.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. 11 days ago, atmospheric tracking determined that Russian satellite Icon will re-enter the Earth's atmosphere in 30 days.
Now,
The guidance system on this thing is a dinosaur.
the only men for the job
Is there anyone still alive who can fix this thing?
are the boys.
I can't fill up a space shuttle with geriatrics.
Clock's ticking, Bob, and I'm only getting older. NASA wants to send us into space. I told them I'd only do it if the original team did the job.
I'm gonna need to pray about this. Why the hell not?
You and your entire crew will have to meet the exact requirements as any other astronaut here. Go.
These men are the pioneers of this business.
My damn teeth. Damn, Jerry.
They were around when rockets were born.
Stick to their protocol, will you, Hawk?
Michael!
Sock it to him.
I have never met a kid who didn't dream of being an astronaut when he grew up.
You ever met a kid that wouldn't grow up?
Thank you, God.
Welcome to space, Frank.
You'd get a load of this.
General, just what sort of modifications have your people made here?
I'm not getting this crew killed, you included.
You miss, you're never going to make it back to the ship. You know, I thought this was going to be hard.
And the transmission.
Okay, class. Like everything else in America today, this revolution will be televised. News is gossip. What do you think?
People are people. We do what we do, and then we gossip about it. And I like gossip. It's fun.
So what are you gonna do for Goodwin's paper?
Maybe we should do one together.
If it were a game, would you play it?
I think we should start a rumor. You know, track and see how it grows.
These two are in the room next door making out, and she passes out and he splits.
If it were a drug, would you be addicted?
How's this gossip?
Well, we spread it around like they went ahead and had sex in the bedroom while the party was still going on.
Apparently, she and Bo were up in one of the bedrooms having sex during the party.
Did you tell somebody that something happened?
I just have to say I was surprised.
Absolutely not.
If you were bragging about it,
I don't need to lie about sex.
her shirt stays on.
Just barely.
Barely.
She wasn't actually wearing a bra.
No, yes, she was.
I heard.
I heard.
She wears black rubber bras.
And apparently takes all of her men on fire escape.
If it were a weapon, would you pull the trigger?
Whatever it is that you think I did, I don't know why you think that.
This is an ugly turn, Derek.
You loved it when it was a three-way.
It can turn you on or turn on you.
Get out!
It'll just blow over.
It's not gonna blow over. Stop it.
If this is such a terrible thing, how come it hasn't been in the newspaper?
Ms. Jones, maybe you have an opinion.
It's just gossip right now, isn't it?
This. A blue blanket against a bluer sky, and the world opening to her like a flower. Then she's lifted up and held tight. Kind faces, she remembers, but that might be later. Still, when the memory comes, and it does, the arms that hold her are always safe.
I'm happy again. I'm singing and dancing in the rain.
I didn't miss the finale. Man, he's really going at it, isn't he?
Yeah!
I'm alone. Woo, yeah.
Thank you, Lalo. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll like this, Lalo.
What kind?
Spice. Ooh, bird made it. Tastes better before it's cooked. This. One for Larkin. One for me.
Got tons of paint on you.
I am a walking landscape.
More on you than...
On the canvas, I know. Can't concentrate. All this racket.
It's just Dad.
Yes. It's not important.
Are you eating my batter?
Wow. Great socks.
Oh, stockings, Lalo. Someday you will live off island and you'll see things you never dreamed of, even on TV.
I'll never leave. Everything I need is here.
Everything. But I do miss
What, Mom? What do you miss?
something. I don't know just what, but I do miss something.
I know. Tomorrow the last ferry leaves. And then...
We get the island back.
Excitement, that's what we need.
Like dinner?
The pot roast. Finish this.
What was this?
Dessert.
This is enough excitement, isn't it?
Does it, Larkin?
Miss Minifred, I'm sorry.
I didn't think anybody on this island was ever in a hurry.
It's the Labor Day ferry. We're gonna miss it.
Ah, I have come too late unto a world too late.
Sorry?
I'll see you in class. And this year, we'll be studying poetry.
Dad, it's time.
Mm-hmm. Summers go by so fast now. Hard to believe we've been here almost 6 years.
Dad, we have to go.
And when we first arrived, you were mystified by the tides. You couldn't figure out where all that water went.
Come on, Dad.
Did you see Miss Minifred? She wrote a column for next week's issue.
What's in this?
Beach rock.
Great.
Hey, do you ever wonder where our paintings go when they leave here?
No.
They've learned something new.
Something old.
That saved a wretch like me.
Another summer.
I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Your mom cried.
She always cries at the end of summer. The end of anything. Movies, weddings,
Parades.
the 4th of July. It was so sad.
So,
Do not begin your sentences with so, Lala Badelli. Get to it.
Miss Minifred.
I ran into her today. Poetry. Wondrous words.
So, this week your mother will buy you another plaid dress.
Which I will not wear. And your mother will buy you a new lunchbox.
Which I will not use. It'll be another year like every year.
Not this year, Lalo. Not this year.
Lily! Lily, I need you! Lily!
What, John? What is it? What?
John, read this.
This is Sophie. She is almost a year old and she is good. I cannot take care of her now, but I know she will be safe with you. You are a good family. I will lose her forever if you don't do this. I will send money for her when I can. I will come back for her one day. I love her. Spelled forever wrong. I think we have to call the police. We have to report this. This child's been abandoned. It's a crime.
Sophie.
Lily, we need to talk. Inside, alone, without the baby.
Here. Going inside with your son to speak of crimes.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Lily,
We can do this, John.
you mean you can do this? This child has a mother.
Who left her here with us until she comes back?
If she comes back, and we don't know she will, there are laws, Lily.
Whose laws? What law says we can't take care of a baby? Yours? I know how to do this, John.
We are not in any position to do this.
We're in a perfect position. We have a room upstairs.
This is not our baby.
It's what we need, Glory. A little excitement.
She will stay with us for a while.
Till we can come to some civilized agreement about what to do next.
Oh boy.
Sometimes she dreamed of white hair like silk brushing her face, and tiny white stones that tumbled, beach stones maybe, and crying, the taste of salt tears. Why then wasn't she frightened by the dream?
She's asleep.
Hey, Larka. So young, so demanding. Remember how I used to dance for you when you couldn't sleep?
You tried so hard to learn.
But I never could.
Good night, sweetie. It worked like a charm. Thank you. I'll see you upstairs.
Mm-hmm. It's late. You should be in bed. Stars.
Milky Way.
The Pleiades.
Everything has a name and a place. Even stars.
Has anyone asked you what you think about this?
Doesn't ask those kind of things. Not anymore.
No, she doesn't. But I'm asking.
I like Sophie. But I don't love her.
Don't love her.
Mom's gonna love her soon.
If she doesn't already.
I'm scared for Mom.
I understand, Lark. But you can't protect her.
Then who can? I'll get it.
So?
Morning to you too.
Well, everybody's up early this morning.
Hey, Sophie, can you say Lalo? Lalo. She knows my name already.
We're going to the mainland today.
So we need you to help take care of Sophie, okay, Lark?
Yeah. knows mine too.
Oh. Orange? Your one? Larkin?
Maybe it'll make you feel less lonely. They never even named you.
Lalo, Sophie. Say Lalo.
Lala, you've been at it all morning. She'll talk when she wants. She'll say what she wants.
Look who I am. I have Mo. Mo. Here comes Mo.
What if Sophie's mother doesn't come back?
She will come back. This isn't meant to be easy, Lark. It's a very important thing to do.
Why is it important?
Because we're giving Sophie something to take away with her.
I don't understand.
Us. She's taking us with her.
What'll we have when she's gone?
I was just thinking how long it's been since we went to the city.
You miss it?
On occasion. Sometimes I miss the motion of it. You?
It's funny. We left because it'd become too overwhelming. We wanted a simple life.
Lily, we need to talk about it.
There's nothing to talk about, John. It happened. It's over. Life goes on.
It didn't just happen to you, Lily. It happened to all of us.
Fine, you talk about it. It happened, John. A few meaningless words aren't going to make any difference now.
Spelled forever wrong. Yes. So, how can I help? I guess we'd like to know what our options are.
And I'd like to know what we have to do to keep her.
Well, it seems to me there's two roads. The first is that you go to the authorities, in which case the child enters the system, is handed over to the Department of Child Welfare, which places her in a certified foster home. Not necessarily a pretty picture.
And the other road?
I'm not recommending this. But since you have a signed letter from the mother, not that this letter would stand up in court, you could do just as the mother requested. the best. But there are risks. If anything should happen to the child.
Weren't you in the same room? Didn't you hear the same words I heard?
I don't care. Don't you understand? This baby coming, it's not an accident.
Oh, it's what? It's fate? It's destiny? It's kismet? She is not a substitute. I'm sorry, Lily. I had to say it.
We deserve her. No one deserves her more than we do.
This isn't about us. It isn't about the 5 years we spent trying. It isn't about what happened. It's
about Sophie.
This will hurt you. This child.
I thought this wasn't about us. It won't hurt me to do the right thing.
What is that? What is the right thing?
Well, we at least have to be responsible.
We are, John.
Sophie, you should see Dr. Fortunato.
Agreed.
You mean Dr. Unfortunato, that wife of his?
We have to decide what we're going to tell people. A baby suddenly arrives on our doorstep, the town will wonder.
Cousin. A cousin's baby left for the winter.
Sounds like hibernation.
A niece, a long-lost niece.
Maybe a crown princess dropped from a zeppelin.
Mom's right. The truth, then?
The truth.
Well, let's give him something to talk about.
Well, in my opinion, she's on her way to medical school. And she's also very healthy. So what's of it? How are you with this, Lily?
Fine. Fine.
Well, she's the right weight. She seems bright. She's been well taken care of. Has she walked yet?
Not by herself.
She climbs the furniture.
Call me when she does the step ball change. We go. There we are.
Most of all, she remembered his hands. And the sound of song coming up through him when he held her. Sometimes in a crowd of people, she would hear a voice turn, look for him. But it wasn't his face she looked for. It was his hands.
Paper? See? Paper, Sophie? Scissors?
She's too young.
Of course she is, but I'm not. Rock, paper, scissors.
Whoa. We should start teaching her words. Mama. Dada. You said Dada. I didn't mean that, John. Can you watch her for me, Lark?
Yeah. This is not your fault, Sophie. It's no one's fault.
Good morning. Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry.
I know.
Larkin, you hated those plaid dresses.
I did. I do.
Bird says plaid isn't even a color.
It's true. It's a national disgrace.
I'll get her.
She hates those dresses.
Lily, there was comfort in them. She wants life to be the way it always was.
Well, it isn't, Bird, and wishing won't make it so.
No plaid dress.
Does anyone really like plaid?
So how's Sophie?
She's a baby. Can we talk about something else? Anything else?
Rebel Clark's a devil worshiper.
Says who?
Sally Wright. She says he wears a pentagram around his neck.
She also said her dog could fly.
True. So where's the worst of times, Winifred?
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Winifred.
The school year is only 2 minutes old, Portia. There cannot possibly be any gossip worth whispering about. And Lalo Baldelli, sit up straight. Slumping will stop the flow of blood to your brain. And we don't want that. I'm glad you could make it, Ozzy. Because this year, we will be talking about the power of language. The power of words. Wondrous words. In this room, in these books, is the power of 100 hurricanes. You don't believe me? The Bible, the Declaration of Independence, Hamlet. Words can change the world, and they can change you.
No calls means no calls, Eugene.
Yeah, except when it's the Boston Globe. Phil Nicholson on 3.
Thank you. Hey, Phil. Voice from the past?
Marcella? Round back!
Hi. Are you busy? Grab the shovel.
That's why I teach poetry and not physics. Larkin, will you run downstairs, see if you can locate Mr. Clark?
Clark? Mr. Clark?
Looking for something?
I was just... Miss Winifred needs you upstairs.
You're the Malone girl, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Larkin. Mr. Clark, I didn't mean to.
Of course you did. Call me Rebel. Everyone else does.
Okay, Rebel.
Actually, my given name was Sumner, but since I was from South Carolina, I just got tagged Rebel. And it stuck.
I better get back.
Your folks, the ones that lost the baby this year. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's a tragic thing to outlive your children. No matter how you turn around, it just doesn't make any kind of sense. It's unnatural. It's God's mistake. Now you going upstairs? Tell Miss Minifer and I'll be up in a flash.
Yes, sir.
He did too.
He did not.
He did too. I saw him.
No way. Rebel Clark's in love with wild Eunice. That's why he wears that tattoo. He would never cheat on her.
I've seen lots of girls on the back of his Harley.
He's only been on the island 6 months. How many girls could you have seen?
Lots.
I don't believe you.
Sally Wright says he's devil worshiper.
Oh, he is not.
He is too.
I think he's a poet. I was in the basement and I saw he's got tons of books, all poetry and postcards from Eunice.
Well, maybe he's a devil worshipping poet.
He is not.
Is too.
Is not.
Is too.
Is not.
Is too.
Was the painting going? For a long time, terribly. I was frozen, completely inert.
And now?
And now there's been a shift. You know what a baby feels like. Possibility. And I've begun to feel that way again.
Since Sophie came.
Yeah. What?
You're my friend. And I love you. And I'm happy for you.
But?
I'd hate to see you devastated again. When Sophie's mother comes back.
If she comes back. I'm not a child, Marvella. I don't need all this concern and...
Hey. Hi, Mom.
Hello, sweet things. How was school? Come sit down. I'll make you something to eat.
Well, I better get back to Sophie. Thanks for the coffee. Don't be late, Lark.
I won't.
So, how about some cinnamon toast and hot chocolate? Oh, watch out for the toaster.
It won't leak out, Mom.
Electricity lurks in the sockets, Lalo, just waiting to hurl its arc outward. Just takes time, Larkin. Lots of time.
Hey, Raleigh.
Hey, Larkin. How's our Sophie?
She's fine.
She got a fan club already. There's a letter in there for her.
He's like a monkey. He's having bananas.
Yum, 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 yum.
So we had very definite ideas about food combining. What do we have here? We have raspberry and apple. I think it's very funny.
Dear Sophie, I know you can't read this letter, but maybe someone will read it to you. I think of you every minute of every day. I wonder what you're doing and where you are right now. But then I know you're in my heart and in my soul. I wish I could see you. Your dimples, your fingers. I remember every touch. But most of all, I miss watching you grow. So don't forget me. I love you. Your mother.
Larkin! Bird, come quick!
What is it?
Sophie took her first step. Oh, I wish John could have seen it.
Well, we'll be buying her tap shoes soon.
Do you think she remembers?
Oh, remembers?
Her mother. Do you think Sophie misses her?
I don't know, Larkin. And it doesn't really matter. Her mother hasn't even tried to contact us. The real question is, does her mother remember Sophie?
Okay, hold on. Now, Lalo, remember, you are Massasoit, sachem of the Wamapanoid. You don't slump, you tower. That's it. All right.
My costume. Why do we have to do this every year?
Gives parents somewhere to go.
This is gonna be a total disaster.
She's wearing makeup.
Well, Eunice better not find out.
Here we go.
Before we eat, we must give thanks. And so we turn to our Reverend for the benediction. Reverend Hall?
For all men and women of good cheer who are gathered here today, we give thanks.
So, tell us more, O Great White One.
For the harvest and the grace of God, we give thanks. For the gift of friendship, old and new, we give thanks. For our families, who are the beacons to our wandering ships, who guide us home and keep us warm, we give thanks. And so, to all within the sound of my voice, a happy Thanksgiving.
This is the best Thanksgiving ever.
Yeah, Bird ought to know. She was at the first one.
You were superb. You have your grandma's stage presence.
Oh, honey, you were so wonderful. Even Sophie thought so, didn't you? Say, yes.
I just wanted Maureen to get a look at little Sophie.
Oh, this is Sophie.
She has excellent manners.
Yes. We didn't know if one of us was gonna have to get up and walk out, but she sat through the whole thing. She's really a sweet baby.
Make a wish. Pardon? Good time for magic. Here.
Thanks.
What's your wish?
I wish it would snow and snow, and we could all build a house of snow and stay there forever.
It's tempting to run away. I did it once. Don't think my old man even knew I was gone.
Sometimes I'm happy Sophie came. Because things between my mom and dad are so much better. Then I get angry because what about my brother? It's like he never even existed.
And what about Larkin? Who's looking after Larkin?
I'm okay.
Well, if you ever need a friendly ear, you know where to find me.
Thank you. I better get back in.
It was a good Thanksgiving, Lily.
The kind we used to have.
Mm-hmm. And all because of
Say it.
Sophie. I never believed in fate or destiny before. It somehow felt cowardly, like an abdication of will. But now?
She remembered the color red. Cold red sun, red flowers that bloomed in winter, and a tiny teardrop that glowed like an ember. She could remember the feel of it, how her fingers curled around it. Later, she would sometimes open her hand, expecting to see it in the pocket of her palm. Red always made her happy.
She doesn't know what to make of it.
She loves her new boots.
You love your red boots. Oh. Oh, Sophie. Lalo, are you in disguise?
Mom says that germs can't penetrate wool. Her words.
I'll get the mail. Come here. Here, let's show. Let's throw it to love. Say. Whoa! Oh. Can you say Lalo? Lalo. Lalo. Oh! Big Bob! Say Lalo. Lalo. Lalo.
Sophie, it was cold.
Yeah. She likes the snow. Oh!
You can't have me like that, no.
Lalo, where's Larkin? Larkin, come back.
Dear Sophie, must be cold on the island.
All right. Everybody, here it goes.
I didn't know what you needed. So I knitted you something to keep you warm. To keep you warm Merry Christmas, Sophie. Your loving mother.
Louder now! Barrel House Kings with feet unstable, sagged and wheeled and pounded on the table, pounded on the table. Beat an empty barrel with the handle of a broom, loud as they were able, boom, boom, boom. What is poetry? Who wants to give it a shot? Yes, Portia.
Signs?
Rhythm and rhyme, good. What else? Ozzy.
It's short.
Conciseness, excellent. Larkin.
It describes things.
Language and image, yes. All the world can be found in a poem.
Class is over. Go home.
She looks so sad.
Well, what do you expect? Her brother just died. How would you feel?
My father says that life is a short stop on a long train ride.
Maybe it's what Miss Miniford said. Maybe it's a poem. And some poems are very short.
Baby! Come back! Baby!
Call her by her name. Call her Sophie.
Down we go. Let's cover up. It's freezing.
Well, the electricity is off, the phone is out, and the heat is down. Beside that, everything is perfect.
School?
No, not today. Your father is trying to make a fire, but we should stay in bed to keep warm, make room.
Come on, Sophie. Let's move over. Woo!
Let me get in there. Oh, oh, oh. Hi. Look.
She said bird. She knows the whole family.
She knows the whole family is freezing.
I had a dream last night. You were in it.
A good dream?
No. Sophie walked away from us, and she never once even looked back.
That's the way it will be, Lark.
I called her baby, and you told me to call her Sophie, but it was too late. She was gone. Why didn't they name the baby?
Have you asked them? Oh, of course not. It's all too new, too close to talk about.
I never even went to the funeral. How
could they not give him a name?
Battery's still dead. Looks like we'll be stocked in for a couple of days at least.
Well, we're gonna need milk. Here, Sophie.
We'll hike into town, see what we can find.
Who could that be?
Who can see the wind? Neither you nor I. But when the trees bow down their heads, the wind is passing by. You're a little warm.
You think she's coming down with something?
Look who the storm blew in.
How did you get here, Lala?
Walked. My mother was worried, so she sent some chicken provençal.
Oh, your mother is a saint. How is she?
At peace. No electricity.
Keep an eye on her, Larkin, and keep warm. Both of you. You will. Bye-bye.
Don't forget the magazines.
I won't. I won't.
Wish us luck.
Good luck.
Be careful.
Bert?
Bert, are you all right?
I was trying to gather some wood here. Help me up. Oh, I'm such a fool.
Maybe I should get Dr. Fortunato.
Oh, spare me the humiliation. I don't need him telling me how old I am. I know already.
Are you sure nothing's broken?
Only my spirit. Just let me sit a minute. You know what Benny Davis once said. Growing old ain't for sissies.
You're not old.
I've never fallen before. I've always had perfect balance. All those ballet lessons. This is between you and me, Lark. No one is to know about this.
All right. I'll make you a cup of tea. They're back.
Oh. Yes, I got your magazines. How is she?
A tad warm. Oh!
Are you okay?
It's the damned arthritis.
Oh. This baby's burning up. You have a fever.
Probably got a little virus. We'll take her temperature.
I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have gone to town with you.
I'll get the thermometer.
Okay. It's hot. That's right. Her fever is worse.
Oh, we'll give her a sponge bath. She'll be okay.
How do you know? She could have pneumonia. She could have meningitis, or
It could be anything, even a cold. Lily, you have to calm down.
Why? Is that what's important? Being calm? She needs a doctor.
It's 2 in the morning. There are no phones. There's no transportation. It's 10 below out there. What the hell do you suggest we do?
I'll walk if I have to.
That's crazy. Lily, you're overreacting.
That's the same thing you said last time. I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice.
What does that mean? You blame me for what happened? Is that what this is about? You blame me? There was nothing we could do.
Oh, really? What was it then? Fate? Kismet? Isn't that your answer for everything?
You want to blame something? Blame the weather, blame the circumstances, blame God, for Christ's sake.
No. Our baby died because you wanted to live on this godforsaken island where there isn't even a decent hospital.
Hey, let's not rewrite history. We both wanted this.
They never should have let him come home. I tried to tell them there was something wrong. They wouldn't listen. Neither did you.
No hospital in the world could have saved him. Jesus Christ couldn't have saved him.
That's right, John. Don't take any responsibility. Oh, no, don't start now.
He had a bad heart. It was a genetic condition. So if you're looking for someone to blame, look in the mirror.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I'll go. I'll get Dr. Fortunato. You stay with Sophie.
Her fever's down, her color's good.
Thank God.
In medical terms, she has a bug, a virus. And she has a very strong constitution. She'll be fine.
I'm sorry I made you come all the way out here. You must think...
I don't think anything.
You know, we're exploring the possibility of adopting Sophie, if we can.
That's terrific, Lily.
But the mother. What about the mother?
The mother has disappeared, Lark. We haven't heard anything from her.
Let there be light.
Amen. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night, Doctor. Regards to Maureen.
There were clouds in all her dreams. Cirrus, Cumulus, and another just out of the reach of her memory. She didn't remember learning their names. Sometimes she thought she was born knowing them.
Hello, Larkin. I didn't expect to see one of my students here.
I was lighting a candle for my brother.
I guess we have something in common.
Was your brother a writer?
No.
He was a carpenter and my best friend. I miss him.
It's funny. I hardly even knew my brother. Just 5 days. I miss him too.
I'm not sure how well I knew my brother. He lived in Oregon and led a very different life from me. But every now and then in the mail, there'd be a package from Coos Bay. And inside would be a wood carving. No note, just a figurine or a little totem or a miniature cherry wood box. And that would be enough. I'll see you tomorrow.
Miss Winifred, what was your brother's name?
William. His name was William.
Dear Sophie, I think of you and miss you. Things are better. Love, Mother.
I'm not going to talk to you today about alliteration or iambic pentameter. I'm going to tell you about my brother's funeral. There were flowers. Many people came. And many words were spoken. But the words had no power. I was angry. So angry at him for leaving me. I'm still angry. And then I found a poem in one of his books. And I understood again why I love thee. It said what I felt. I am not resigned to the shutting away of loving hearts in the hard ground. So it is, and so it will be, for so it has been time out of mind. Into the darkness they go, the wise and the lovely. Crowned with lilies and with laurel they go. But I am not resigned. Lovers and thinkers, into the earth with you. Be one with the dull, the indiscriminate dust. A fragment of what you felt, of what you knew. A formula, a phrase remains. But the best is lost. The answers quick and keen, the honest look, the laughter, the love, they are gone. They are gone to feed the roses. Elegant and curled is the blossom. Fragrant is the blossom, I know, but I do not approve. More
precious was the light in your eyes than all the roses in the world. Down, down, down into the darkness of the grave, gently they go, the beautiful, the tender, the kind. Quietly they go, the intelligent, the witty, the brave. I know, but I do not approve, and not resigned.
So if your parents didn't name him, maybe you should. What? You always do that when you don't know what to say. What? You heard me. You name him.
You are so dumb, Lalo. You don't know anything. You've never even been off island. You're as dumb as a stone.
Hey, Lark.
Oh, I'm thrilled, of course, Phil. Front page of the Sunday supplement. That's a hat trick, right?
Listen, about your offer, if it's still on the table, I'm giving it serious consideration. No, I wouldn't be moving the family up to Boston right away. I'd probably come up myself for a while. Yes, well, it's complicated.
Phil, let me get back to you. Yeah, thanks. Larkin!
Larkin? I'm in the studio. Sophie got a package today. And a letter.
From who?
I think you know. The letter said, this is the same color as the blanket that was sent. Where's the blanket, Larkin? She also refers to her other letters. So I asked Raleigh. He said he'd been giving them to you. Larkin, where are the letters? Can't believe this. I can't believe that you could be so cruel.
It wasn't because
What were you thinking? How could you do this to us?
What's happened?
All this time she knew. You knew. All this time you let us go on loving that child. You let us fight over her and cry over her. And you never said a word. Why? Answer me.
I don't know.
Lily.
All you had to do was talk to us.
Talk to you? Nobody talks about anything in this house. Not the baby. Or why you never even named him. Or Dad's drinking. Or that he sleeps downstairs. Or Grandma falling. And Dad moving to Boston without us. Talk to you.
Larkin!
John, what she said about Boston, is that true?
The Globe made me an offer.
And you accepted?
No, but I haven't turned it down. I thought a little distance might do us all some good.
Maybe you. There once was a time when I thought no matter how bad things got, we'd always be there for each other. When did that change, John?
Mr. Clark? Rebel?
Larkin. Miss Minif. I was looking for Mr. Clark. Rebel. He told me that...
Yes. Come on in, honey. What's the matter?
Larkin? I'm sorry.
Larkin?
What was that all about?
Okay. Okay. If she shows up, please call us. Thanks, Marvella. Any luck?
Not a trace. No one's seen her. I'll go with you.
John, I'd rather you stay by the phone.
Fog comes on little cat's feet. That's what Bird always says. He'd like Bird.
Are you cold? When we lived on the mainland, you used to love to go out in the winter without a coat. I was always terrified that you would catch something. But you never did. I know it's crazy, but I think I started to believe you were charmed.
That somehow, no matter what happened, you'd always be taken care of. You said some things before that hurt me, that needed to be said. We didn't name the baby at first because we just couldn't agree. We tried everything, the Apostles, the Celtics, the Irish Patriots. We thought we'd have time to get to know him, to see what name would fit. And then it was too late. So we buried our baby without a name and walked away. The thing is, he wasn't just our child. He was also your brother. Lark, I'm so sorry.
I should have told you about the letters.
No. You were trying to protect us when it should have been the other way around. I haven't been a very good mother to you, Larkin.
You have been to Sophie.
But she's not my daughter. You grew up almost without me noticing.
You were busy.
Oh, baby. I'm sorry. Sweet baby. I love you.
I'm not speaking to you.
You just did.
Well, I'm not speaking to you after I finish speaking to you now.
Okay.
One more thing before we stop. I am not dumb.
No, you aren't. In fact, you were right.
I was?
Yeah. So, you're still not speaking to me?
Maybe. But not till later.
That didn't work.
Hey, give me that. Give me that.
Where's the kitty?
Oh, you wanna go get the kitty? Run! Let's go see what he's doing.
Hello, Bird. How's your hip?
Still attached to my thigh? The last time I looked, why?
Well, you've been limping a bit. I thought maybe your arthritis.
I do not limp.
Fine. I brought you this all the same.
We expecting rain?
Looks like an umbrella. Works like a cane.
You are more clever than you look, Griffey. Care for a stroll?
Yeah.
Hello, Eunice.
Eunice? Ms. Minifred's name is Eunice?
Wild Eunice?
She walks in beauty, Eunice Minifred does.
What did I miss? What is wrong with you? Oh, silly girl. Come on, let's go for a walk. Who's a silly girl? They look like they're walking into a painting.
Hello. You're Larkin, aren't you? You've grown a lot since last summer. I'm Julia.
I know.
Sophie. My baby.
Come
Julia?
Maybe we should talk alone.
No, everyone here has been Sophie's family since
since you left her.
That's why I chose you. I watched you last summer. All of you. I was working over at the diner on Church Lane. And one afternoon when you came in, I knew you were the ones. I would never, ever have even thought of leaving Sophie. But I got sick. Really sick. I couldn't look after her and myself. I needed to know that if anything happened to me, that she wouldn't be left with strangers. And after I watched you for a while, you didn't feel like strangers anymore.
What about your husband and your parents? Were they?
My parents are dead. And Sophie's father left us before she was born.
And you, said in your letters that things were better.
Yes, I'm in remission now. And the doctors say it looks good.
That's good.
You took a great risk.
That's what a mother does.
I thought you might want to keep these for Sophie.
Thank you.
John?
Here, Sophie. This is for you.
Bye, Sophie.
Miss you.
Remember us. Okay. Will you remember us? Thank you. Larkin, there's something I want you to see. Larkin, this was your brother.
That's him.
His eyes were so dark. Remember, Larkin? Dark yet bright at the same time.
Like stars.
He had a serious, thoughtful look, like your father. And his hands, he had long, slender fingers, like you.
Can we name him?
I think you should do that.
I'd like to call him William.
Mare's tails. That was what the woman called them. But she wouldn't remember that until later. Mare's tails. And the color of the sea. A ruby teardrop. The man's whisper in her ear. And their faces. All their faces.